Now, talking about Chandrayaan-2, remember this time around the lessons have been learnt, and while talking about the lessons that have been learnt, what went wrong in Chandrayaan-2, which is why this is a failure-based model, we have with us Sivan. Remember, those images are etched in the minds of the people of the country when Sivan, the former ISRO chairman, was seen in tears. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning to you, Mr. Sivan. Remember, the last time you had mentioned that the Vikram lander had crash landed due to a software glitch in the final stages. Now we are again in the most crucial phase, since ISRO cannot really operate the last few minutes of the mission, and the Vikram lander will operate on its own while touching down. So if you can explain to us what are the changes that have been made to ensure a successful landing this time around?
Now, basically, this based on the lessons we learned from Chandrayaan-2 mission. That is, there have been the shortcomings were observed. That is, in terms of that propulsion system, guidance system, control system, and all these shortcomings are understood. What really happened in the flight, and the corrective action measures have been taken. And not only that one, that is wherever the margins are less, that margins are increased, design margins have been increased in some of the areas, and also that is wherever possible the redundancy was built in, so that in case of some sensor failures, alternative route it will take, so that still the mission will be success. That way, this mission compared to Chandrayaan-2 mission, this mission is going with the ruggedness as we understand based on the lessons we learned from Chandrayaan-2. So that way we are expecting that this time it will be a grand success.
Of course, because everybody is having their fingers crossed here, sir. But even when it comes to ISRO, that has been regularly sharing updates and images of the lunar far side area that has been captured by the lander hazard detection and the avoidance cameras as well, sir, which actually assist in locating a safe landing area without the boulders or deep trenches or craters, sir. Was the LHDAC part of Chandrayaan-2 as well? And will it also make a significant difference when it comes to our chances of a successful mission, a touchdown by the Vikram lander, sir?
Yes. That is definitely this, because of this camera. It will be exactly locating that precisely that landing site where we are aiming for, and so using that information, the spacecraft will be guided to land at the designated location.
So then, can we expect a soft landing on the moon to become a launchpad for the other interplanetary missions as well?
Sure. That is definitely, that is for other interplanetary missions. That is the new thought process is to have moon as a launch pad or stepping stone or intermediate location for launches. So to do that one, first we have to go from here to the moon, and from moon to that other planetary missions. So in that way, this particular thing will give the first step towards that particular endeavors, what we are thinking of achieving the interplanetary missions through moon base.
Right, Mr. Sivan, thank you very much for joining us, and our best wishes are also with you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now.